Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka NBT, back with another round of the 10th Reddit non-meta tournament. We are in the top 16, and on screen you should be able to see the representation of decks in the top 32. But more important than what decks made it into Top Cut is what commentator made it into Top Cut. I am joined, as always, by Sonor Hardleg Gaming.
Buenos dias, muchachos. Can't just drop that Spanish on me. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, that's actually, a fair point. You can see that there are vast multitude of different decks represented in top 32. The green...
Mostly Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, the green ones are each deck's individual representation, 8 others, 5 Thunder Dragon, 1 Train, 4 Hero, 2 Zombie World, 1 Weather Painter, a Witchcrafter, a Shadow, a Cosmo, 2 Paleo Frog, 2 Dragon Maid, Shocking, a Blackwing, a Stun, and 2 DD. That's a 66% conversion rate on DDD, which is not what I had expected.
I'm surprised there's a single Weather Painter in the top cut.
Yeah. Me as well. Although, given the Weather Painter we saw on stream, it's not too far outside the realm of possibility. The 2 decks we will be looking at today are Thunder Dragon, a mainstay of the top cut of this tournament, and Hero, a deck that I personally love, that does have a hit in the non-meta tournament. Fusion Destiny is banned, so they will not be playing the Destiny Hero setups that I am absolutely a huge fan of.
Interesting. I guess Heroes must have dominated a previous tournament.
That doesn't surprise me. In a lower-powered format, or a format in which end boards don't necessarily include monster negates specifically, Hero can absolutely beat face.
Yeah, Heroes is one of those decks that's always kind of solid. Also, a lot of fans. I think I was talking to you about before this. I was like, I've never played Hero because I'm afraid, like, no matter what build you get, there's going to be Hero players coming out of the woodwork telling you you're playing it wrong.
Not to shill myself, but when I had some pretty cool deep runs with Heroes, in competitive play, there were people in the deck profiles being like, wow, you aren't playing, like, some absolute dog shit card. Hero is a fan base like no other. They will demand you play Avian and call you bad GX trader if you don't.
You gotta have the normal monsters. If you can't make Mudball Man, what kind of hero player are you?
Exactly. Oh my god. So, we called it Thunder Dragon, but realistically this deck is less Thunder Dragon and more a whole bunch of danger monsters, chaos bosses, and we were going over some of the oddities like Orbital Hydralander before we started.
I'd call this Chaos Hydrolander featuring Thunder Dragon Titan.
Yeah, it just turns out that just like Chaos Thunder Dragon was a fantastic engine for combos in previous metagames, Thunder Dragon is just a pretty significantly powerful backbone for setting up really strong stuff. This is odd. Firing Ash in response to the Chaos Space here, not the Thunder Dragon. I guess that makes sense. Chaos Space is a much higher impact card.
Right?
Yeah.
Effectively, making sure they don't get rid of anything in their hand. Granted, the hero player has a pretty not good hand at the moment.
There's actually a significant amount of really sweet targets for Chaos Space in this deck. Notable among them are the Chaos Dragons. Like, why are these cards allowed to be searched? I thought we limited them for a reason.
Yep.
Alright, so we're just going through danger plays right now. I think likely we're going to see at least a Saruya. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's kind of what this deck does best. It's very easy to refill your hand with garbage like Thunder Dragons and then put them back into the deck with Saruya, turning just sort of nominal pluses into actual pluses. This is, unfortunately, the end of the turn, though. I don't know about this setup. Alright, going for Saruya on Zephyros the Elite. Not really what you want to be special summoning from the hand, but sure. Oh, boy!
Verte Anaconda.
Boy, I've been here. Verte Anaconda, Thunder Dragon Fusion for a non-live copy of Titan and a pass. Jeez, low how the mighty have fallen.
You just gotta sit on a 3200 wall. It's just all you got.
A lot of Thunder Dragon players are like, why can't we have back Colossus? Because Verte Anaconda into Colossus would actually end my life.
Yeah.
Going for Upstart Goblin here? What a rip. Oh...
And now all the plays are open.
So, yeah, pretty clearly the pick is Stratos here. Now, in the older Destiny Hero versions of this deck, you would go Stratos into Ferris. I expect he'll still be doing something similar. Yep.
Yep.
And then we can activate the Ferris effect in hand. We are now locked into heroes. We'll set from deck a Vision hero. Increase is going to be the target. Increase's effect will trigger. We'll tribute one of these heroes to summon itself, and then its second effect will trigger, summoning a Vision hero from deck. The target is Vion. We'll use Vion to send a card to the graveyard, and then its second effect to get a Poly. Pretty sweet one-card combo.
Yep. So many poly. He pretty much has every fusion in the deck, except for, I guess, Miracle Fusion at this point.
Yeah. From here we can go into Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader can bring back a Destiny hero, and what do you know? We milled a Malicious off of that Vion. And then we can activate Cross Crusader to search a hero if we want, or start making plays now.
Hard to say. The question is, with this version of the deck, I guess you do... I don't know, does sitting on Dark Law really do a lot against Thunder Dragons that want all their stuff banished? I was never really big on the Thunder Dragon combos.
It does a lot versus Chaos builds of the deck specifically. Those builds, absolutely require use of their graveyard. I think what we're just doing here is using Evil Hero Dusted Gold to get a Dark Calling, and after going through minimal Sunriser plays, we're going to be able to make a Malicious Bane that can pop the Verte Anaconda and potentially walk over the Thunder Dragon Titan under the right set of circumstances. Titan's a very powerful card with a lot of protection, but it doesn't protect from battle.
Yeah. It's just a matter of getting something over 30. Ooh, double Sunriser.
All right, I'm not going to bully. I promise I'm not going to bully. Double Sunriser is a valid choice. I apologize. God.
And here comes the delicious Bane.
Now, of course,
Chef Supreme.
The Malicious Bane is going to have 200 more attack for every attribute of hero you control. So it should be over this Thunder Dragon Titan, but if it's not, this Honest Neos will ensure that it is. I think the only way to lose this game is to activate Malicious Bane's effect.
800 on all monsters from both the Sunrisers. I didn't know Sunriser gave attack boost.
It does. It's very relevant in combination with pretty specifically Malicious Bane. We can walk over this Titan. No, sir, you're not going to be able to protect from that.
Only from card effect. True. So you are dead.
In fact, they are.
no Shindaru.
Didn't even need the Honest Neos, and that's really the power of this deck. I mean, the frustrating part about Hero is that they have a lot of cards like Sunriser that aren't necessarily good in the current metagame, just because they're fantastic at facilitating blind second setups. And if you're trying to blind second in the current TCG format, you're just losing to Adamancipator, to Synchro Eldritch, to all manner of Howlcross nonsense. If the
Unless you're
power
playing
level
like
is way
Sphere
lower,
mode.
yeah, I spend your normal on Sphere mode and hope that you draw Ferris. Seems to be the name of the game.
See, now that's gotten me thinking, I wonder if I could make a version of Heroes that doesn't need their normal summon.
Heroes are well known for not needing their normal summon. Why, they don't even have the best normal summon searcher in the game.
To be fair, Stratos does get his effect when it's special summon.
Wait.
All you need is something to special summon it out of the hand. Unexpected die.
Yeah.
Your opponent won't read the rest of the effect. It's fine.
We could play double summon.
Now that's just a step too far. No one double summons.
I don't know about the infip here on Batteryman Solar. Classically a pretty good infip target. It's going to work out here because sending a copy of Roar and then bringing it back with Dragonhawk would have been fantastic. But Gold Sarcophagus will do the exact same thing anyway. We'll trigger the effect of Roar to get a copy of Dark. I think I would have liked to have seen that maybe activated on like the Verte Anaconda or something.
Probably. Well, that's what I was saying before, too. We were looking at this deck list, and it's like, I don't really see why the hero player is even playing all these hand traps, because I feel like, in a format like this where there's not a whole bunch of disruption, it's probably better to play a whole bunch of extenders. Just play through the one Thunder Dragon Titan pop that they might have, and then try to OTK.
While I think that's absolutely the correct sort of intuition about Hero, a lot of their extenders aren't allowed in this specific tournament. Fusion Destiny really unlocks like a portion of the deck that they just don't have access to otherwise. The Plasma setups, the extra foolishes from stuff like Destiny Hero Dangerous as the Fusion Destiny target. So I understand the impulse to play hand traps, even though it does absolutely feel bad. I think you're right.
Yeah, either that or maybe like Kaiju's. More Go Second stuff. Kaiju's, Raigeki. Remember when Raigeki came off the list and everyone was like, man, this is broken. And then immediately like no one played it.
For
It's
what
like
it's worth,
1 second.
there was about a 6-month format in which people were like, "Oh, you got to play Regeki. Oh, Regeki everywhere." It was like
Why
a
wouldn't
$30 card.
You'd be a fool not to. And now it's like off the list and like no one even cares.
It could come to
Or
3,
it's
no
not.
problem. People would be like, "Oh, this saves me $200 on lightning storms."
It's Lightning Storm, but it doesn't hit traps, so what's really the point?
We're going to go for Lev here. Levianeer, God, this is so frustrating, is not only such a powerful going second option, it also allows you to stuff a card from your opponent's hand if you summon it with only darks. I think they would have been very happy to see Increase or Dark Calling put back in the deck, but no such luck.
Yep.
Oh, wait, did they
Shuffling
shuffle
back.
Mally? Was that what they said back?
I think he's just saying that. Returned.
It was! Whoa!
Oh, it was. Okay. That's what we get for not paying attention. Jeez.
See, if you draw all garnets, then it's actually a good thing to get hand looped.
Go ahead and loop me. I've got all garnets anyway.
That's
My
the
trick cap.
that's the trick with Hero. If shuffle back into the deck hand loops ever become popular, Hero's 2-card hands are much better than their 5-card hands. And we're gonna sorry out this copy of Thunder, Dragon, Dark, and probably just make a rank 8.
So just stopping spells. Granted, you stop the fusion spell, you stop the normal summon.
Alright, this is good enough. You get to end on Titan, you've got a whole bunch of cool stuff in the graveyard, you've got a Black Dragon Collapse Serpent in the hand, you've got a Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, and you've got a Hope Harbinger. I mean, it's no Adamancipator 15 negates, but it certainly will be enough to beat Hero, I think.
Yeah, especially Hero that's already used 2 cards from their hand.
Well, again, that's the best draw in the deck.
Yeah, of course, he's got the negate for it. The question is, do you use it there? Nope, he's just okay.
Wow, with Dark Calling in the hand, they even did it. I guess that makes sense because you still have to find a way to get the Dusted Gold into the grip, which is difficult. Going for Stratos, and there's Ferris. We do have a discard target, and I don't think we actually have any more monster negation. The problem's going to be if they return the increase to the hand with the Hieratic Seal, they actually do lose the game.
Interesting. I thought the Heretic Sail could it only... I thought it only bounced monsters.
It's...
Or no, one face-up card. Okay.
Regardless, they will activate the effect of Matrix in hand, triggering Titan and accomplishing the exact same thing. People don't understand.
There you go.
They all want to negate the Stratos, but the actual best card in the deck is the Resolution of Increase. If you stop them there, they're pretty much stuck. Another
Good to know.
just miserable hand. Oh my god.
Interesting. Did he pick to go first?
They did, yes. Wow,
No first heroes. Well, no, I get that's not that miserable going first because he's got access to Dark Law, he's got the Judgment and the Infinite Impermanence.
It really is going to be like Dark Law Pass here. A Stratos would absolutely unlock this hand and enable just an unbreakable board state. But it looks like we are going to Shadow Mist Pass. I don't know about this. I think I would have liked to have seen not an attempt to get him with the Dark Law. They're going to activate the effect. That'll be responded to with Mask Change. Out comes the big boy. Those are going to be banished.
Yep.
And then Mist is going to get a Stratos here.
So yeah, if he doesn't break this board, if he doesn't OTK him, he's going to have a lot of plays next turn, especially with the Miracle Fusion.
Oh, hey, this sucks. It turns Foolish Burial into Gold Sarcophagus. So from Roar into Dark,
Granted, he's got, I believe, that Chaos Creator, that needs cards in the graveyard, right?
no, it actually needs cards that are banished.
Oh, well then.
The only thing this is screwing up is the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and the summon condition on the Chaos Emperor Dragon, and the Nightmare Cerberus will make quick work of that.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, there's the Infib.
Infinite Impermanence.
We'll get the Thunder Dragon Fusion. Unfortunately, I believe that can still be activated. Yep.
Of course, you can Solemn Judgment the Thunder Dragon Fusion, which is exactly what he's going to do.
Absolutely not what they're going to do. The effect of Danger Thunderbird pops set cards, even if it's discarded to the banished zone.
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is a rough one for sure.
Yeah, I had a little bit of lag on my part. I just saw it went to the fusion, and then Judgment was in the graveyard. I was like, oh, he must have used it.
What else could have happened? Alright, so it looks like we're going into Unicorn. What's the plan here? Summoning out a copy of Collapse Serpent. Going into Striker Dragon. That's going to get White Dragon Wyverbuster. And then it'll be summoned by banishing the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. We've all seen this before. Saruya for 2? Okay.
Alright.
Here comes the
with
Chaos
none of the good
Creator.
effects.
So we can summon one of these banished cards. Whoa, okay, I was going to say. Bird is going to come out here. We'll Pendulum Scale Sed, then activate its effect. Get back that Wyverburster. Overlay for a Hope Harbinger, and I think that is likely going to be it. Yeah, ending the turn with the Hieratic Sphere. This is... Ooh, Malicious is actually
and
a really
Mali
good draw. That's actually really good. So if we normal summon Stratos and get Ferris here, we can potentially pop off.
Oh, yeah, Ferris can start it.
What's frustrating is, God, the Hope Harbinger complicates so much, because otherwise Miracle Fusion really outs the entirety of this board.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if they activate Hieratic Sphere. They do. That back in the grip. And then Seal is going to get from deck a copy of Seifert. And I think we are going to go for a Mali. Followed by a Cross Crusader?
Yep.
Oh, wait. This is crazy. If we Cross Crusader for a Dusted Gold, we can force out the Hope Harbinger effect and then resolve the Miracle Fusion.
Ah.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going for.
Very
They're never
clever.
going to not banish the Dark Calling. Titanic takes this. Yup. And the last card in hand, Miracle Fusion.
Miracle Fusion.
And because we sent that Stratos earlier, we do have the material necessary. We'll banish the Ferris as well. Out comes Sunriser. That's going to add another Miracle Fusion to hand, and thankfully this card was printed in 2001, and so doesn't have a hard once per turn on it.
Miracle Fusion again.
So we can wipe the board here. That sounds pretty good.
He makes another Sunriser.
Yeah, that looks to be the play.
Oh yeah, I guess they just both give 800.
So we'll go for the attack with Cross Crusader. Of course, Hope Harbinger allows you to determine where that's going, but it's not going to matter. Sunriser can destroy the Hope Harbinger by activating its effect.
Yeah, when an attack is declared.
And then we can get in for, I believe, 5k-ish? They've 5k plus 800. So all the way down to 400 life points.
So you've got one White Dragon Collapse Serpent, plus whatever you draw, and 400 life points.
So Seifert's in the grave, which is relevant, I suppose. Wyverburster's in hand, and Sed's in the face-up Pendulum Zone. Oh, what a rip!
Beyblade, let it rip.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's gonna really complicate things. Going for everything but the Seifert here for the Chaos Dragon Levineer. That's 2 darks and a light, so they'll be able to pop 2 cards.
Oof.
Next, they're gonna go for Striker Dragon Banish for the White Dragon Wyverburster. And going to the extra to get, I can't imagine, a Romulus.
Searching the Dragon Ravine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Black Collapse.
Is this going to be enough? It sure doesn't seem like very many cards. Going to banish the White Dragon Wyverburster for the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Going into a Link 3? Oh, God. Whoa, that's miserable.
Running out of extra deck cards there, buddy.
Yeah, all right. Walking over the Cross Crusader, that's terrible news because now in Damage Step they'll be able to trigger the effect of the increase in the graveyard. I believe it's still there. No, it's not. It was bounced
No,
hand.
it went back to his hand.
Okay, that's good news, at least. Oh, what a rip! Mask change! Are they playing Anki? Let's see it! Oh, and they don't even wait. I have to know, please! Oh, well,
Yes, they are.
yes!
I mean, either way, he could summon just another Dark Law, and that walks over it.
That was wow, that was some crazy back and forth game 3. And Peverin, aka Eternal Nordic Champion, will be moving on to, I believe, top 8 with this hero build. That
He's
is
the true hero we need.
wow, that's crazy. Another Thunder Dragon player bites the dust, and their numbers are dwindling as the tournament continues.
Very interesting. I wonder what the top 8 cut will look like.
Me too.
You have to tune in to find out. Make sure you subscribe to MBT.
Yeah. Oh, and also subscribe to Hardleg on an unrelated note.
Yeah,
Do let
sure,
us
why not?
know of those green decks you saw at the start of the video, which you would like to see represented in the next game. We'll do our best to curate accordingly. Until
Anything
then,
but weather painter. Good luck.
and weather paint on.
No, never. Why would you do this to me, Joseph?